Hi everyone, welcome to Metal Flesh. Today I will rank the Venom members' complete solo / side project discography. From each album I will pick 2 highlight songs. I will try to stay away from the obvious hit songs just to keep things interesting. We're gonna kick things off with 1988's release by Mantas. The album is called Winds of Change. This one's a very different album from the classic Venom sound. Instead of black and chaos, Mantas explores a more traditional heavy metal, hard rock and AOR sound. The guitar work is still strong, but it feels like the album lacks the dangerous atmosphere people are expected from a Venom member. The songs feel energetic, we've got enjoyable riffs throughout. As stated, this album is more of a traditional heavy metal album. Highlights here will be Let It Rock and Nowhere to Run. For me, this is a solid B tier release. 1990, we see Cronos' first solo project or album. It's called Dancing in the Fire. Cronos here moves into a more cleaner and more straightforward heavy metal sound. The riffs are solid. Cronos here tries or sings in a much cleaner voice. He doesn't use his normal Venom growl. Although the album lacks the evil chaos of the classic Venom sound, it still manages to remain energetic and enjoyable throughout. Highlights for me will be Vampire and Fantasia. I'm just gonna put this one on a B tier. Rock and Roll Disease by Cronos followed in 1993. Fortunately, this one's a weaker and more uneven album than Dancing in the Fire. It leans more into the biker metal and more hard rock. The album feels very rushed, and it just feels like the songs need a bit more time to be developed more and have more attitude to them. The material feels forgettable, it just lacks the strong hooks. Highlights here will be Lost and Found and Aphrodisiac. Unfortunately, this one drops to a D tier. 2000, we see the release of I Am Legion by Abaddon. This is Abaddon's first solo album, which mixes groove metal, heavy metal with modern influences and industrial sound. It contains some really decent riffs, some aggressive moments. The songwriting feels slightly uneven. The production is quite good for this sound. I can understand what Abaddon was trying to do. Here it's a decent release. Highlights here for me will be I Am Legion and Holy Man. I'm gonna put this on a D tier. 2004, we see Mantas' second solo release called Zero Tolerance. This one is a heavier and more aggressive than Winds of Change. Mantas sounds more comfortable here, delivering sharp riffs and a dark atmosphere. Some song feels repetitive, but the overall release is a huge improvement in the sense that Mantas managed to come back with a really strong, heavy album. I can say it's like extreme metal with industrial influences. Highlights here for me will be Original Sin and Drill. For me, this goes into a B tier release. After this, in 2011, we see the formation of Empire of Evil. This is an album or an EP, Creatures of the Black, that came out, that we managed to see the reunion of Mantas, Tony Dolan and Anton on drums. Although this is just an EP, The band here manages to capture the dirty, gritty and aggressive Venom sound in an EP. This release contains a few cover songs such as Motorhead by Hawkwind and a Kiss cover and a Judas Priest cover, but what actually captured me was one of the two original songs, which is Reptile. Absolutely amazing song from start to finish. For me, this one will be a C tier release. The following year, Empire of Evil released their full-length album called Hail to the Holy. This is a solid full-length release. It mixes the Venom style aggression with heavier modern production. Mantas here is on fire. His guitar riffs are absolutely enjoyable. Dolan does a great job with his vocal performance, and Anton is absolutely killing it on drums. This album from start to finish is absolutely amazing, really enjoyable. If it had the Venom logo on top, I would have been like absolutely happy. Highlights for me will be The Eighth Gate and Hail to the Holy. For me, this is a From Here to Eternity release. 2013, we see Crucified, released by Empire of Evil. This one contains 2 new songs, and the rest of them are re-recordings of older Venom songs from Primeval, Temples of Ice and Wastelands. It doesn't bring anything to the party. Highlights for me will be one of the new songs, Demon, and the newer take of Temples of Ice. For me, yeah, okay, did we really need it? Not really. I'm just gonna put it on a D tier. I don't tend to listen to this very often. 2017, we see the release of Ave by Venom Inc. Okay, so here we've got the reunion of Mantas, Abaddon and Tony Dolan. So essentially we've got the Primeval lineup. This release manages to capture the spirit of the classic Venom sound. The album contains riffs which are strong, the energy is high, the production is powerful without losing dirt and aggression. Some songs may feel slightly too long, but the overall album is absolutely really strong, post-classic Venom sound and release. Highlights for me here will be Time to Die and Forged in Hell. For me, this is a From Here to Eternity release. In 2022, we see the release of All That Remains EP by Abaddon. This is a modern heavy metal EP, solid musicianship, a dark atmosphere, and this release feels more focused than I Am Legion. It just feels like Abaddon has like better band members next to him. The production is very strong. Here we've got memorable hooks, and the songs are filled with aggression, and we have got this sort of like industrial sound still, but it's a solid release. Highlights for me will be, as it is an EP, I'm just going to pick out one song. I'm just going to go with All That Remains, and this one is a B tier release. Which brings us to Venom Inc.'s second album called There Is Only Black. This one is a darker, more serious album than Ave. The riffs are heavy, the atmosphere feels colder and more dramatic. We've got some pacing issues that stops it from reaching the same level as Ave. It's It's a good album, but as I said, some songs just doesn't have the same hook as Ave does. Highlights for me will be There Is Only Black and Man as God. So for me, this is a C-tier release. So there you have it, the entire Venom related solo albums / side project albums ranked from Get in the Bin all the way to From Here to Eternity. Till next time, stay metal.